Hello, my dear student. In this video, we will learn what is the functional relation of operating between two temperature limits for a reversible cycle. We will going to search about what is there is a heat reject by heat engine and this is heat received by a heat engine is the functional relationship between TL and TH, right? So what is the functional relationship? So see, we know that scale a temperature scale that means a temperature scale is the independent of the property of the substance that are used to measure the temperature is called thermodynamic temperature scale. Such a temperature scale offers a great convenience in the thermodynamic calculation and its useful features about the thermodynamics temperature scale. See, the second Carnot principle discussed in the previous video is that all reversible heat engine have the same thermal efficiency when the operating between two temperature limit, right? That is the efficiency of a reversible engine is independent of the working fluid employed and its property, right? So if that means efficiency, that means what? A thermal efficiency. Thermal efficiency, we know that a thermal efficiency of any heat engine is equal to 1 minus QL by QH. This is for any cycle, for any cycle, right? Now, but for reversible cycle, this thermal efficiency of a heat engine for a reversible cycle is the function of, let G is the function of TH and TL, right? And we know that thermal efficiency is 1 minus QL by QH. So we can write this is also a function of, then we can write QL by QH is the another function of FTHTL, right? So this is we know that, right? And this is we know that from second Carnot principle, right? So for that, take a hypothetical arrangement. Take a hypothetical like that. See, there is a thermal reservoir. We take TH, or it is easy to convenient. Then we take this T1, right? There is a heat receive Q1 by a heat engine which is a reversible heat engine, reversible heat engine let's suppose A is the reversible, and reject heat Q2, produce work, let's suppose WA, and it reject heat at a temperature, let's suppose this is your temperature T2, and again we take same heat Q2, and there is another reversible heat engine which reject heat Q3, which reject heat Q3 at a temperature let's suppose T3 now, and produce work WB. Now if you take T2 as a another heat engine, a reversible heat engine C, we take a heat from this is your Q1 equivalent, and reject heat Q2. If this is a heat engine, this is your, we take a heat Q1, this is your heat engine, reject a heat Q2 and produce work WC. We take like that, and this is a all reversible heat engine. See, all these are reversible cycle. See, all these are reversible cycle. So we can write that for heat engine A, what is that? Q1 by Q2 is a function of T1 T2. Again we write Q2 by, for heat engine 3 C B, Q3 is equal to a function of T2 T3, and again we can write Q for engine C, Q3 is equal to a function of T1 and T3. See, all these have a same function f, same function f. Why? Same function f. Why? It is also a function, same function. Why? Because operating between same two temperature limit, same two temperature limit. See, this is also operating between same two temperature limit T1 and T3. This is also operating between T1 and T3. This is also operating between T1 and T3. So if these all are operating between the same temperature limit, so the efficiency, of all reversible cycle, are equal. That means efficiency of this cycle, efficiency of this cycle, efficiency of this cycle. Why? Because these all reversible cycle, and these all reversible cycle have operating between the same temperature limit. So efficiency, if these all are a reversible cycle, if this is reversible cycle, B reversible cycle, C reversible cycle, and these all are operating between the same two temperature limit, so the efficiency of A, efficiency of B, efficiency of C are equal. That means the functional dependency of the efficiency with the temperature limit is the same. Efficiency with the temperature limits is same. With the temperature limit is same, right? So these all the same functional relation f. Now we can write like that. Now we can write like that. What is that? We can write, what is that? Q1 by Q3 is equal to Q1 by Q2 into Q2 by Q3. There is no any problem. So what is Q1 by Q3? If T1 T3. What is Q1 by Q2? If T1 T2. What is Q2 by Q3? If T3 T2. No problem. So only possibility is that if the function T1 and T3 is the function of T1 T2 cross function of T2 T3. So if you write, so then only possible form is what? If you take if T1 and T2, if you take T1 and T2, so what is that? If T1 T3 divided by if T3 T2. So this, in this function there is a T3 common, in this function there is T3 common, so we can write that another function G T1 by G T2, right? This is the only possible form, T1 and T2. So again, so then what is that? G1, what is that? G1 and G3. If you write GT1 by GT3, if you write GT1 into T3, we can write that GT1 by GT2, GT2 by GT3. We can also write like that. We can also write like that. So why? Because this is your if T1 and T3, if there is a if T1 and T2, then we can write G1 T1 by GT2. So if T1 T3, how can we write? G T1 by GT3. If T1 T2, what is that? G T1 by GT2. If T3 T2, we can write GT2 by G3. So this will cancel out, no problem. So what is GT1 by GT3? What is GT1 by GT3? GT1 by GT3 is if T1 T3, and if T1 and T3 is, what is that? Q1 by Q3. See, if T1 T2, we can write G T1 T2. So if T1 T3, we can write G T1 T3, T1 by T3. If T1 T2, so we can write G T1 by GT2. Cross if T3 T2, so we can write GT2 by GT3. Now this will cancel out. Now again, GT1 GT3, GT1 GT3. So what we can write? If T1 and T3, and if T1 and T3, if T1 and T3, we can write is equal to, for reversible, Q1 by Q3 is equal to G T1 by GT3, T1 by GT3, G T1 by GT3. So if Q1 is what? QH. Q3 is what? QL. So GT1 is what? GTL. GT3 is what? GT1, GTH, GTL. So what is that? We can write that Q1 by Q3, that means QH by QL is nothing, GTH by GTL. No problem. We can write like that. For what? For reversible cycle only. Right? Now, what is that? So, if QL by QH is equal to GTL by GTH, so Z is the function of T, is any function of temperature, any function of temperature. This is the function of GT is the any function of temperature, like anything, like e to the power T or anything. But what is the simplest form? Simplest form of G is the function of T is the simplest form is T. This is a very simplest form. But this is anything, e to power T, quadratic equation, exponential, anything, logarithmic, anything, log T, anything. But what is the simplest form? G is the function of T is equal to T. So what is that? So QH by QL or QL or QL by QH, we can write TL by TH, right? Can write TL by TH. So see, so heat waste by the heat engine is divided by heat received by the heat engine, yeah, heat waste by the reversible cycle is divided by heat received by the reversible cycle is nothing, is the temperature between two temperature limit, ratio between the two temperature limit. This will valid only for reversible cycle called as absolute temperature scale. This is called absolute temperature scale, right? So for a reversible engine, what is the ratio of heat transfer is the equal to the absolute. So this is in always Kelvin. So we take TL and TH, TL and TH always in Kelvin. This is called thermodynamic temperature scale. It's called thermodynamic temperature scale. Okay, thank you.